Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. When the news broke, the world froze. Yu Menglong, the rising star with the gentle smile, was gone. Found lifeless beneath the cold light of a Beijing night. At first, it was said to be a tragic accident. But then, the whispers began. CCTV footage, unverified reports, and claims too dark to imagine started flooding the internet. And suddenly, grief turned into suspicion. What really happened to Yu Menglong? It was September 11, 2025. A night that should have been ordinary, yet it became the end of a young actor's bright story. Yu Menglong, known for his roles that blended innocence with quiet depth, was found dead outside an upscale apartment complex in Beijing. He was only 36. The initial police report described it as an accident. He had allegedly fallen after drinking. Simple. Tragic. Closed. But the internet never forgets. And in this digital age, no story ever truly ends when the public refuses to believe it. Within hours, hashtags bearing his name trend across Weibo, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. Fans around the world cried, not just because their favorite actor had died, but because something about the story didn't feel right. How could someone who had just finished filming a new project, who posted cheerful updates days before, suddenly fall to his death? Then came the first ripple, a supposed forensic leak. A screenshot. A few blurred lines of text. No one knew where it came from, but it claimed there was more to his death than the public had been told. Soon, another piece surfaced, security footage, allegedly from the same night. In it, a shadowed figure. A scuffle. A fall. But was it real? Or an edited fake created to feed the chaos? No one could tell anymore. As the hours turned into days, the digital storm grew louder. Influencers began analyzing every photo, every post, every timestamp of Yu Menglong's final days. Some claimed to see bruises. Others insisted it was just bad lighting. But every pixel became a clue in a story that refused to die. And then came the most haunting part, the silence. The studio issued a short statement. The police repeated their initial findings. No interviews. No explanations. Just silence. For his fans, that silence spoke louder than any official words. In that vacuum of truth, emotions twisted into obsession. Online forums buzzed with theories, some compassionate, others terrifyingly cruel. And yet, through all the noise, one thing became clear. People didn't want gossip. They wanted justice. They wanted to believe that someone, somewhere, would look deeper. Because to those who loved him, his laughter, his artistry, his gentle way of speaking, the idea of accident just didn't fit. Something had to be missing. Something was missing. And that's when the story took a darker, more complicated turn, one that blurred the line between truth, manipulation, and collective grief. The second wave of the story hit like a storm. As new insider claims began circulating, fans started piecing together what they believed was the real timeline of that night. They noticed inconsistencies: the time police arrived, the reported height of the fall, even conflicting witness statements. But the most chilling part wasn't the facts. It was the emotion. Every fan base, every social media thread, felt like a memorial wrapped in doubt. There were those who begged people to stop spreading theories, let him rest, they said. And others who countered, he deserves the truth. As emotions collided, the mystery evolved beyond one man's death. It became a reflection of our world, how grief, when mixed with the internet's relentless hunger, can turn tragedy into a global investigation. Even major news outlets began picking up the story, though carefully. avoiding speculation. Still, the words forensic leak, CCTV footage, and cover-up dominated headlines. Behind every trending hashtag was a human heart breaking. Because Yu Menglong wasn't he just another celebrity, he represented the kind of dream people fall in love with. The quiet, hard-working boy next door who became a star through talent, not scandal. And now, he was gone. Too suddenly. Too strangely. A well-known director he'd worked with posted just 2 words. He deserve this. Those words fueled an even bigger fire. If he, an industry insider, thought something was wrong, maybe fans were right all along. But still, no official update. No confirmation. Just the endless back and forth between grief and doubt. Until one day, an anonymous post appeared on a major forum claiming to be from someone who had seen everything. The details were vague, the tone emotional, but it reignited every painful rumor the fandom had been trying to forget. It spoke of betrayal, of violence, of power being used in the worst way. And while no evidence was ever presented, the post spread like wildfire. Some said it was fake. Others swore it was the missing piece of truth. Either way, it brought the spotlight back to one question. Was Yu Menglong's death really an accident, or was it a story rewritten by those who stood to lose the most? And just when people thought the noise might fade, something new appeared, a final, mysterious recording. A video surfaced. Grainy. Unsteady. Taken from across the street. It seemed to show Yu Menglong standing by a window talking, or maybe arguing, with someone whose face was hidden in shadow. Then, the light flickered. The camera shook. And seconds later, a scream. The footage was instantly taken down. But not before millions of people had seen it, downloaded it, shared it. Was it real? Was it staged? Nobody could say for sure. Authorities called it digitally altered. But to many fans, it was too real to dismiss. They compared angles, reflections, even the pattern of curtains visible in his past live streams, anything that could prove what they believed was the truth. For days, hashtags like Justice for Yu Menglong, What Happened in Beijing, and Truth for Menglong dominated global feeds. Fans began leaving flowers outside his agency building. Others organized virtual vigils,